software is doing. But be that as it may, we're back together here. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Susan. And let's begin with some announcements. Yeah, I know I can. Climbing the spiral staircase. And should you be lulled into thinking this is about spiral dynamics, it's not. So, our Wednesday and Friday activities at 7 o'clock, it's open to everyone who chooses to come. No membership is necessary. And if you'd like to have something going on Monday night in which you'd like to participate, give me a message. Call me, email me, text me, whatever you choose to do. But Monday evening is open for a program, a function, a class, whatever you want. How about an update on the minister search team?
Well, I've been a little distracted lately, and we've actually been waiting for the surveys, questionnaires to come in. We haven't received very many of them, but we're getting ready to fill out the packet and send it to Unity Village. So we'll be meeting soon to talk about what needs to be done to advertise the position. So Sue has gathered up, the church bylaws and some other things that need to go in the packet, but we'll be meeting soon to finish that up and send it in. So make sure you get your questionnaires in. I'd love to have your input.
And I will just add, if you're uncomfortable with filling out the survey itself, just respond in any way you prefer. My contact information is in the email, so if you'd like to call or just send a letter back, that would be fine. We just want to hear from you.
I never received a survey.
Well, it was sent out in email.
Pardon me?
I'll find your address and resend it, or I'll put my address and phone number in the chat, my email address and phone number.
Well, I can put my email address in the chat for you.
Okay.
Okay.
That list, that survey went out to all of the people that are subscribed to the newsletter. So
yeah.
You should have.
I haven't subscribed to the newsletter. That's why.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so go to livingwaterunity.org, click on the envelope icon in the upper right, and fill out that information and your name, email address, and you'll be on the newsletter list. Okay.
Yeah, and meanwhile, if you'd like to get that survey, just go ahead and get your email address in the chat. That would be fine.
And David does not see that we're gathering information and going through this process without his guidance, because he's going to be moving on.
And as a minister, if I were looking for a new ministry, I would be very interested in what the congregation of that prospective ministry has in mind for a vision, for their specific interests, as well as what they would like to see that ministry become. So that is really important information for a candidate minister. I encourage you, please get your feedback to the search team. Again, I don't see it. You can say anything you want, and it will be helpful for the ministerial candidates to assess our ministry. So, okay. March financial statements, they're available through the links in the newsletter. So if you're interested, be subscribed to the newsletter, and I think it's the third article down in the newsletter that has links to our current financial statements. So, and in addition, if you'd like a call from me, please put your phone number or email address in the chat box, or call me, 720-935-3999. Okay, so with that, Doug, if you would.
Say hi to everybody.
Thank you, Doug. And, I promised Betty, much to her objections, that we would sing happy birthday to her. So before we go to the Daily Word, Doug, could you accompany us in happy birthday? Betty with 98. All right.
Birthday to you.
Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Betty.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Thank you.
Don't forget our affirmation.
Well, we're getting to that because that's the next slide here. All right. Thank you, Chris. Keeping me on track. So, together, Living Water Unity is a thriving spiritual community inspired to embrace and share our abundant good now. I am empowered for joyful living by expressing God in each moment. And who would like to share the daily word this morning?
Well, I can, unless we got somebody else who wants to jump in a while.
Go for it.
Okay. Today is Sunday, May 16th, 2021. Today's word is strength. Our affirmation is divine strength invigorates my body and quickens my mind. If I feel my energy waning during a time of vigorous physical or mental activity, if my get up and go has got up and gone, I remember these inspiring words from the Prayer of Faith by Hannah More Kohaus. God is my strength, unfailing, quick. The strength of God is my strength, and it's more than sufficient to meet my every need. More than toughness or forcefulness, spiritual strength is quiet fortitude, a rootedness in the inexhaustible wellspring of the divine. Today, I release all thought of weakness or impossibility. I feel the power of divine strength flowing through me, invigorating my body and bringing renewed clarity to my thoughts. The strength of God is my strength. Our scripture today is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 25. For God's foolishness is wiser than human wisdom, and God's weakness is stronger than human strength.
Thank you, Kay. And we use our affirming prayer that we have used literally for the last year. And we center ourselves in the awareness that here and now is when we can commune with God. So we set aside our regrets, we set aside our worries, and we center ourselves in this present moment, opening our heart to that energy of God that is always available to us. And we know that God is a love that has no end and a power that knows no bounds. God's healing power of divine life is restoring, healing, and revitalizing our world in this very moment. We let go of any fears or anxieties, and we affirm that all are safe, healthy, and protected. We bless all those who support us in maintaining vibrant, radiant health. And we express divine life in all we think, say, and do. We bless our global family with radiant health, peace of mind, and abundant love. And holding that in this crucible of divine love, unconditional love, we see that that is so, regardless of the evidence to the contrary. And so it is. And I invite you to offer your individual prayers now.